Modern skateboarding emerged from surfing. As surfing techniques advanced, surfers became increasingly adept at navigating waves, prompting surfers to strive for similar fluidity and style on land. Let us get back to the skateboarding history in the 1960s. Skateboards with steel and clay wheels was the thing. Yes. There was a big hype for skateboarding, as early as in the 1960s. The first skateboard events were organized. The first one in 1963, in Hermosa Beach, California. And slalom, being one of the disciplines, made it the first competition discipline in skateboarding at the same time. A solution of the wheel problem was what really would mark the start of modern skateboarding. The skateboards, with urethane wheels, would become the main reason for the biggest ever skateboarding boom in the 1970s. With the new big boom came the big events. Slalom events was the big thing. And the first TV productions was a fact.
7/10 of a second penalty for falling in the first race, so he has to make up that 7/10 in an 8-second course against Tony Alva, which is almost impossible, isn't it there?
It really is very difficult for Henry to make up the time, Bud.
And Tony Alva, who had a good first run, here's the start.
But good times never last forever. As big as the 1970s skateboard boom was, as low it was in the early 1980s. Skateboard had been overconsumed by the world, and they suddenly had enough of it. This, combined with skateboarding having legal issues in USA, with skateparks' assurances. Skateparks were closed down. Soon, skateboard would be popular on the world scene again. And with that, a new skateboard discipline, street, had evolved. From the fact of society, closing skateparks. Also, the different skateboard disciplines started to be separated from the big mainstream skateboard events. Slalom would start going its own way, needing more space and time that could not be given anymore at these events. First International Slalom Skateboarding magazine was created in 1986. Important at the time, to gather the slalom skateboarders around the world. With no internet, skateboard magazines were an important part of the scene. ISA, International Slalom Skateboarding Association, was created in the beginning of the 1990s. A first world ranking for slalom skateboarding was started in 1992. The Spanish and French Olympic Committees made a joint venture in 1993. The Pyrenean Adventure Games. Then we have the latest, now ongoing period, of slalom skateboarding. From 2000 up until today. It started in California, with the revival of slalom racing again. And very soon, Europe jumped on the bandwagon as well. And it was helped also by the internet and social media growing. An international slalom forum was created. It became easier to communicate with people around the world. A new structure for the world ranking was created. With a more stable platform, for the future growth of the international slalom scene. To motivate people to travel and compete. It's still running today, and just had its 20 years anniversary. Since the beginning of the 2000s, until today, there has been a big evolution made in slalom equipment. Slalom boards, wheels, and trucks have been perfected. There were rules set up to administer world records for 25, 50, and 100 cone courses. And some of them are also registered with the Guinness Book of World Records. In 2022, slalom skateboarding was officially joined with World Skate. And the board of directors for ISA also became the first official working group for slalom skateboarding under World Skate. And together, during the World Skate Games in Argentina 2022, we helped organizing the first official world championships for slalom skateboarding under the umbrella of World Skate.